Alrighty, so this was another great episode of My Hero Academia. I really feel that the anime in this part 2 has been really good and even surpassing the manga so far. And just to start off, a huge thing that I'm enjoying and a lot of other people are is the change of atmosphere. Usually in My Hero Academia, we have that kind of dull, plain background blue sky. We had this in the most recent war arc, which I think was a mistake, as well as in a lot of Season 5's fights. It makes for a pretty boring backdrop and background for fight scenes that kind of make things just less impactful sometimes, such as Bakugo's sacrifice in front of the blue sky. I feel like that was a mistake. But here in this episode, we have a lot of it taking place at night during this prison break of Tartarus and other prisons around Japan. It just adds to a really menacing atmosphere, showing how the villains aren't giving the heroes even a second, and they're really just putting their foot down on them. On top of this, all the characters look great. We got the return of people like Overhaul, All For One now being broken out. Shigaraki is still under his control, but we see Shigaraki as he's strapped up within All For One in his mind, saying that he won't become just a pawn for All For One, so he's still clearly fighting back. We see all of the Nomu attacking, as well as the return of someone like Moonfish, who just kills a bunch of escaping prisoners before fighting off guards. It just really is menacing, and this is a level of atmosphere that My Hero Academia has been lacking for a long time that is really well needed here. Everything looked really great animation wise, character designs, compositioning, and voice acting as always in My Hero Academia is top tier. So as far as the prison break part of the episode, I think this is the best My Hero Academia has looked in a while, just very cinematic, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was really well done, even surpassing the manga in my opinion, which should be the goal of an anime adaptation, at least to give life to those manga panels which already have so much inherently in them. The next part of the episode I'm going to be talking about is more of the aftermath of the war and the hospital scenes. So here we see some of Bakugo waking up, which is really interesting because instead of being super mad as he always is, he wakes up and he's instantly concerned for Deku and Todoroki. This is a nice change of pace and it's showing Bakugo's amazing character development. I really liked hearing the voice acting here. He is still the Bakugo we all know, as he does immediately start yelling and spitting up blood, saying that they don't have to check on him, it's nothing, but it's in a really lovable kind of amusing way now because we know that Bakugo does care about these people, as he obviously states here. It's a different side to Bakugo that is really refreshing, and on top of this we see Todoroki waking up, realizing the situation and the magnitude of what happened with Toya. We're gonna get more of all of this, but we're just starting to see the glimpses of it, as well as people like Endeavor and Hawks and their states, which I believe we saw in the preview if I'm remembering. I think next episode we're gonna get more into Hawks' backstory. But yeah, honestly there's not much more to say. We see a new character, a new villain with purplish hair, which I won't spoil too much about, but she's a really amazing character that we're gonna see in this upcoming arc. Her name is Lady Nagant, and yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'll be trying to review every episode of this season as well as the chapters of the manga right now, so if you do enjoy and you want to see those, please subscribe. And just to sum it up, I really love this episode, so yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.